Welcome to Investment Insights from Perch Wealth, your ultimate guide to smart real estate investment and achieving your financial goals. Your host, Ehud Gersten, is a renowned expert and the founder of Perch Wealth. His team specializes in 1031 exchanges and breaks down complex concepts into digestible strategies for financial independence. Dive deep into the world of investment, from the intricacies of 1031 exchanges to expert insights on real estate investments.
Hi, I'm Ehud Gersten. Let's get into it. Though the United States birth rate has reached its lowest point in more than a full century, there are plenty of senior citizens in need of quality housing that caters to their specific needs and wants. The baby boomer generation is the second largest, coming in just behind the millennials. As a whole, we are an aging society that will require additional senior housing in the decades ahead. The number of people reaching 75 years of age will climb by an astonishing 48.1% across the 2020 decade, more than triple the growth rate over the past decade. Now might be the best time to invest in senior housing as an asset class. Let's look at senior housing as a business. Nearly 10,000 baby boomers reach the common retirement age of 65 every single day. The ensuing golden years only last so long. Though the rise of home care costs has caused some baby boomers to remain in the comfort of their home, senior housing is an inevitability for many when approaching or reaching octogenarian status. The commonplace loss of autonomy as one ages is unfortunate, yet it also presents a potential opportunity for savvy investors. However, no two senior housing communities are the same in terms of size, type, or value offering. The core of this unique business is its level of service and care. Operators that have the proper procedures, processes, and systems in place attract residents as well as loyal staff members. The best senior housing communities have high employee retention rates that attract more residents and ultimately add to the bottom line. As of the start of 2021, the average unit count in senior housing communities was in excess of 106 to be exact. The average development cost is $34,725,000, equating to an average cost per unit of $269,400. Crunch the numbers and you will discover that this sector's average cost per square foot is an impressive $317. This figure will likely continue to move even higher as more boomers shift out of the home into senior housing. Now let's discuss the merits of senior housing as an asset class. Though the average investor might understandably be focused on identifying the next exciting growth stock, the truth is that senior housing has the potential to outperform other asset classes in the short and long term. The data shows senior housing as an asset class has performed quite well when the overall economy undulates. People often seek a social space with immediately accessible care as they age. People are living longer than ever before, meaning they will remain in senior housing for more years than in the past, catalyzing revenue for each level of care. Senior living includes distinctive levels as follows: age 55 plus, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing. When many people think of senior living or senior housing, they often think of skilled nursing. However, it's important to fully understand the distinction since each level of care requires different operational capabilities and should not be clumped together when assessing the value of a senior housing investment. It's important to remember, no two senior housing communities are the same. Senior housing facilities in a single market have the potential to be significantly different in terms of quality of care and appeal from an investing perspective. In short, there are idiosyncrasies and nuances to each type of senior living community which need to be carefully reviewed and understood. Senior housing occupancy rates are not uniform throughout the industry, yet rents are comparably stable and have the potential to increase as the housing crisis unfolds in the years ahead. Historically, senior housing properties have provided steady rates of return in comparison to other forms of real estate. Should you invest in senior housing with the guidance of an industry expert? Between now and 2025, it is anticipated that there will be more than a 22% increase in the number of people over the age of 75 in the United States. This means that more than 1 million people will reach age 75 by 2025. It seems clear that senior housing will not only be in demand, but may also be very difficult to obtain as the decade ahead takes shape. Now is the time to consider investing in this growing asset class. Contact Perch Wealth today and invest with the guidance of a senior housing industry specialist with extensive knowledge of this industry, including the strengths and weaknesses of specific operators to gain a thorough understanding of the potential risks and rewards. Seize the opportunity to take advantage of the expanding senior housing market and diversify your investment portfolio. Thanks for listening.
The following are the real estate and 1031 risk disclosures. There's no guarantee any strategy will be successful or achieve investment objectives. All real estate investments have the potential to lose value during the life of the investments. The income stream and depreciation schedule for any investment property may affect the property owner's income bracket and/or tax status. An unfavorable tax ruling may cancel deferral of capital gains and result in immediate tax liabilities. All financed real estate investments have potential for foreclosure. These 1031 exchanges are offered through private placement offerings and are illiquid securities. There is no secondary market for these investments. If a property unexpectedly loses tenants or sustains substantial damage, there is potential for suspension of cash flow distributions. Costs associated with the transaction may impact investors' returns and may outweigh the tax benefits. Tax benefits are not guaranteed and are subject to changes in the tax code.